you've been alone. Oh, where do you go? In your head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know.
It's snowing. Ooh. What?
Oh, I know how you hate the cold. Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Fight to leave, fight to leave, fight to leave. Sometimes find yourself knowing no.
Okay, hey y'all. So I also had took a picture of my salad because I was on FaceTime and I couldn't do a video. But I also had this Clio Greek yogurt bar, the peanut butter one, and this is 160 grams. And I don't know if my taste buds are off or if it's just been a while since I've had it, but it don't taste like it normally do, and I kind of feel some type of way. But yeah, so I said I will come back and do an update video for you guys. I'm about to take my vitamins for the night, and I think I'm going to have an Oreo cookie, maybe two. If I do decide to have it, I'll show you guys. I had water, the cotton candy. This is like 10 calories per container. I do not count this. I've never counted it. It's just like, I just don't. But pretty much to kind of give you guys an update about what's been going on with me, about 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago, about a little over 2 weeks ago, I pulled a muscle in my back. And so I was out of commission for a while. Like, I couldn't work out. I was in pain. It ended up doing a pinched nerve that affected some parts of my foot. So they still are a little... Oh, sorry about that. That affected my foot, and so they are still a little tingly. I went to an orthopedic person. I ended up putting on steroids. Things are better. Starting to work out again, starting to feel like myself again, all that great stuff. But I am PMSing a little bit, so along with the steroids, they make me hungry, but I don't want to overeat to compensate because I know that I've eaten a lot. But I'm still up under my net intake of 1,200 calories a day, so that includes with working out. So I've like burnt like 1,000 calories a day with working out and just general working with my job, but that is taken into account with that's taken into account what calorie counting and all that other stuff and all the apps and all that good stuff. So they take into that, but this is like overage. And so I don't normally eat back my overage. Like, I don't eat a ton of it back, but I'm supposed to eat about 1,500 calories a day to lose weight. But I find that if I eat a little bit over that amount and eat a net intake of anywhere from 1,000 to like maybe 1,200, maybe 1,300 calories, is better for my body, because I don't go into the shock of I'm not consuming enough, because, you know, a calorie deficit is a good thing, but it's not great in the aspect if you're not getting at least 1,200 or 1,300 calories in your net bank, if that makes sense. To me, it makes sense, because I find that when I just eat the base minimum of 1,500 calories and I burn like 1,000, which it's hard to explain, but like on like when I go into when I look at my Apple Watch stuff and it tells me the amount of calories that I burn, this 1,000 calories is over what my body would naturally burn on any given day. So on any given day, my body burns like 2,500 calories, and then that 1,000 is just extra. So if my body is burning 2,500 calories and then I burn an extra 1,000, so it's like 3,000 and something, and a calorie deficit for me is like 1,500, but that overage I don't eat back, and I only eat 1,500 calories, but I've burned an overage of like 500 calories, is essentially like I've only taken in 1,000 calories, and that I don't think is a a good thing. I think that puts my body into starvation mode, so it holds on to the calories instead of burning them. If that makes sense, I don't know. It's just in my thought process, I try to keep my net my net calorie amount at anywhere between, I try to do more so like 1,100 to 1,300 calories. Some days it's like 10 something or whatever, but I try to do 11 to 1,300. Honestly, I eat dessert every day. I might, instead of eating necessarily 2 Oreos, which is the serving size, I might go and eat like a Greek yogurt bar that I have in the fridge, which that could be another option, and that's like only like 80 or 90s. I'm gonna do that because I want something sweeter. That was good, but it wasn't what I imagined it to be, and I think it's because I didn't let it freeze like I normally do. So normally when I get these Clio bars, I put them in the freezer and I let them freeze, and they have a firmer texture. That was too like gummy-ish. I know it's supposed to be like cheesecake consistency, but it was a different type of cheesecake consistency for me. I just didn't, it was weird. But I'm going to do that and clean up the kitchen and get ready for tomorrow, which is what I've been doing. So like I try to prepare myself for the next day. So I'm gonna pull out my clothes for tomorrow, lay that out, clean the kitchen, like clean the last little bit of dishes I got, take my vitamins, and then yeah, it'll be a wrap. But so I kind of wanted to like break down that. I'm showing you guys what I eat consistently throughout the week to lose weight. So I won't be doing like a ton of talking like I'm doing right now. I just kind of wanted to update you guys because I never did an update for like day 1. So this is where I am, and that's where we are with that. So far, I think I told you I lost weight, but if not, I lost 3.6 pounds between yesterday and today, which is fine. I know a lot of that was like water weight, but like legit, you just, when you fall off and you have a moment where you fall off, the easiest way to get back on track is not to do a crash diet, is not to do something crazy, it's just to get back on track. Do what you know that you need to do. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm probably gonna watch this movie that Bae told me to watch on HBO Max after I come back in the room, and then that's pretty much gonna be my night. But I'll show you guys whatever I eat after this. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do we go?
Alright, so hey y'all, welcome to day 3. It is 5:22 in the afternoon, and I'm probably getting ready to get ready for dinner. Daily weigh-in check, I am down 1.4 pounds, so I'm officially out of the 220s and I'm into the 210s, teens, whatever. So like I said, you know, I'm not really surprised by this. Normally when I get back on track, I lose a lot of like water weight. Incidentally, it's kind of been nice shedding this off because during that time of the month, I usually feel a lot of bloat, and I feel a little bit bloat now, but like I kind of like don't really feel that. So, you know, I'm in a good space. This is what I wore. I wore a dress today. I had a cardigan on over it, but you know, it's still, every day that I'm able to get into this dress is very nice because this is one of my tighter fitting dress in the bust area. I'll be glad when some of these boobs go away, but like legit, I mean, I hate showing off my stomach, but I'll show y'all my stomach. This is my stomach, and I mean, even today I've had water today, so like this to me isn't bad. This is not like early morning stomach, but like a woman who's been pregnant, four times. I've been pregnant 4 times. I got 2 kids, but I've been pregnant 4 times. You know, like my stomach is one of my insecurities, but I definitely see like a difference when I get back on track in eating. So yeah, I'm trying to remember to film everything. It is a struggle, but I'm going to go ahead and clean up and get dinner started, and I guess I'll show you guys that and go ahead and start moving some of this footage to my computer so I can have it up for you guys hopefully on Sunday. No, Monday. Yeah. So I have footage, and if you guys want to see it, just let me know. Old footage of when I was actually like doing a lot of Weight Watchers calorie counting, but I'm realistically at the point where I don't feel like editing it, so it may never show its way to light. I mean, I keep a lot of footage just, you know, in the back end, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get started with dinner. Like I said, clean, and yeah, I'll show you guys what I eat.
Head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know how you hit the call.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to day 4. Yeah, today's Thursday. So we started the week at 224.6 and we are currently at 218 no, we didn't start we started the week at 224.2, I think. I'll put it up here. We are now at 218.2, so I lost a pound since yesterday, which, you know, is still good. I'm tired. I didn't work out today. I might do like a light walk tonight, and do like some arm exercises when I get home. I just was really tired and my body hurts and I don't feel good because it's that time of the month. So I've made lunch already. It's in the car and the car is warming up, and I'm going to go ahead and make my coffee. My coffee for today is targeted to be 330 calories. I say that because once I put whipped cream and the caramel sauce, and I would more accurately know, but because I don't really know until I actually put it in, we're a little hazy on that. So we're gonna make coffee together. Not that cup. I make protein coffee all the time. It's my favorite breakfast. So I have down that I'm going to do a tablespoon of caramel sauce, but we shall see. This is not a full tablespoon, but it's almost there. So I'm gonna add some ice. Gonna add some ice in my cup. And while I add ice, so a thing I've been doing lately, is I've been adding protein powder to my Premier Protein to bulk up my actual amount of protein that I take in. So usually I do like half a scoop, and then I do my Premier Protein or my Muscle Milk, whatever protein shake I'm using. But today I put in a full scoop of Quest protein powder. So my protein coffee for today is going to be, or is going to have 44 grams of protein in it instead of 20, and it's only gonna be 20 because I use the Premier Protein with oats. I'll show you guys. I bought these off of Amazon and I've been using them. So though the ones with the oats have less protein in it than the regular ones, if that makes sense. So I filled my cup up with ice. I'm going to pour over my coffee. So this is about how much coffee. right here is my protein, but I realized like some of it is. Just trying to make sure I get it all. Pour I'm actually gonna drink a little bit of this down. OMG. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make that a TikTok for y'all. That is bomb. I use the Ready Whip. I think there's not that much stuff in here. Okay. Yes, no. Okay. So here is my coffee, you guys. The whipped cream is 10 tablespoons, which is 25 grams, which is 25 calories. So yeah, this coffee is technically, officially 330 calories, but it's the only thing I drink in the morning because I don't like breakfast, but it also keeps me full. This right here tastes like dessert in a cup. And I like my coffees to taste like dessert. And also because I have that protein, it's keeping me full until lunchtime. But it's also healthier for me. And it's a way for me to get, like, you know, the added bonus of protein in. So yeah. I also added the cookies and cream skinny syrup. 4 tablespoons of that. That's 0 calories. And then the coffee I used was caramel macchiato from Target, like the Good and Gathered whatever value. I got this mocha pot from Target. So like it's pretty much I would say how would you say, it's not like espresso, but it's a stronger coffee. So if you wanted to dilute it more, you could add water. But yeah, I don't. The ice, when it melts, is the added water for me. And so yeah, the other goal or the other thing that I've noticed that's been better for me too is making sure on my commute to work I actually drink my whole entire coffee versus drinking half of it and then drinking the other half later. I just find that I'm definitely more full and not tempted to even want anything at work if I've had all of my coffee and my water. So yeah, there's that. All right, I'll see you guys later. Okay, so here's dinner. I wanted a sandwich. I like sandwiches and I like putting sandwiches on bagels. So this is just everything but the bagel seasoning. Everything but the everything bagel. I don't know why I keep calling it that. It's the everything bagel. It has Havarti cheese on it. It has some ham. It has some chicken. It has my little favorite little mayo, cranberry mayo on there, and then some puffs, a serving of the Angie Boom Chica Pop white cheddar puffs. These are good. You get a lot for a serving. This is a 28 gram or 1 ounce serving, and it's 140 calories. So this is going to be dinner. And then of course my dessert for today is going to be a Clio peanut butter Greek yogurt bar. I want something sweet, but I don't want a lot, so here we are. That's going to be it, and this is going to be in day 4. Hey everybody, welcome to day 5. I did my daily weigh-in. I'm down another pound, so I am now at 217.2. I don't remember. Yesterday I was at 218.2. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready for today. Usually in this process of things, normally I would have basically heard like, oh, we're doing Chick-fil-A or some type of special treat like that involves fast food, that sort of thing, and been like, oh, can't do that, let me try to figure out some diet thing, and it will normally lead into a binge eating weekend. It's just a normal thing, because when you restrict yourself from eating foods that you actually like or enjoy or that you may want, it tends to backfire, for me at least. And I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I know I am like that. So I'm going to try a new approach. I know that we're having Chick-fil-A, some kind of Chick-fil-A thing, because of Black History and us doing the work and all that other stuff. I haven't worked out today. So there's that. I'm going to work out this evening when I get home. I'm going to do a longer workout to kind of offset the Chick-fil-A calories, but yet I'm still going to incorporate it into my day. So the way I'm going to incorporate it into my day is either 1, I'm going to eat it for breakfast, or 2, I'm going to eat it for lunch. But I'm going to have it, and I'm just going to count the calories for it. So what I typically do, and what I'm going to do, is since I'm doing that, I'm going to pack on the back end, because I'm not really sure I'm not really sure what I'm going to eat. So I'm going to take 2 cups of unsweetened applesauce. These are 50 calories a piece, so that's good. I'm going to pack an Alani Fit bar, Alani New protein bar. This is the fruity cereal one. I'm just trying it out to see if I like it. I'm going to make me a smoothie. Normally I would make me a coffee thing, but I'm going to have a smoothie today. Yeah, so if I find myself drinking a smoothie on my way to work, then I'll just have the Chick-fil-A for lunch with fruit. I'm also probably going to pack some grapes and blueberries. Those are like simple, easy, whole food fruit type options where I don't have to feel like I need something extra. So let's get into this lovely Friday.
Darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do we go? In your head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know.
I want to do a conclusion video for you guys that have followed me for like this week, during the week, these past 5 days. This is the next day, so I'm technically on day 6, so this is like post 5 days just talking to you guys, because I'm sitting here and I'm actually doing something that benefits you guys but also benefits me. And it just is taking a look back over my week. But basically what I've done it's a bunch of writing, and you guys are probably gonna be like, what? But this is gonna be helpful when I actually make this video and edit it. So I have all the stuff, everything I need listed right here. But I've just been doing calorie counting, but I wanted to also include points for you guys, or bites for you guys who may be doing like Weight Watchers green. Of course they were different from Weight Watchers blue to Weight Watchers purple, but I'm just gonna give you guys an honest like insight into how I feel right now, because I'm looking at these numbers and I'm low-key disgusted. Not disgusted and like, oh my gosh, I did terrible, I ate terrible, I was doing some terrible stuff. I'm not disgusted at how I ate. I'm not disgusted at my progress. So if you guys are watching and or you've watched it and you've made it here, I have lost 7 pounds in 5 days, and it's not because like I said, some of that was water weight, but like truly I ate what I felt I wanted to eat. I worked out. I still ate in a deficit every single day, eating what I wanted to eat. I still included healthier options, that sort of thing, but I am disgusted at how big of a difference it is when it comes to points, like how many points you're allowed it a day versus how many points I use per day. And literally without like looking at the apps, I'm like, I'm a good probably over 10 points, a good 10 over 10 points, maybe like 15 points over where I was supposed to be every single day, and I lost weight every single day. Like the scale did not go up. So to me it's crazy. So I get the purpose of Weight Watchers, don't get me wrong. The ideal for Weight Watchers is to eat more 0 points, which are the healthier foods, that sort of thing. But then it also restricts you in the fact that you use things that are artificial, or I mean, I'm not knocking artificial sugars and all that stuff, because I prefer like my skinny syrups to like sugar. I can never drink sugar, like a coffee that has a ton of sugar in it, like Starbucks frappuccinos, or like the regular coffees with all the added like pumps of sugar and stuff. Hurt my stomach. Like at this point, I'm not that type of person anymore. So, but my whole thing is this, is that I also like cookies. Like I love a good Oreo cookies are bomb. I like bread, I like carbs, and like a lot of times I found myself restricting myself from these things because Weight Watchers tells me that like a bagel is 6 points. So would I eat a bagel every day during Weight Watchers for real? No. But did I eat a bagel almost every single day this week? Yes. That's the whole thing. Like I feel like Weight Watchers, in a way, and don't get me wrong, if Weight Watchers works for you, like, you know, I'm not knocking Weight Watchers. I used it when I was younger. It worked for me when I was younger. Is it working for me now? No. And that's only because I feel like the older I am now, the more I don't want to have this unhealthy relationship with food, where I think that breads are terrible, like that we can't have breads because they're carbs. It's a thing for me. So like where it comes into doing your 0 point foods and making those be the high point of your day, eating more 0 point foods, and then eating less of the you know, the processed foods and that sort of thing. I get the concept. The issue for me is that like when I was on the blue plan, don't get me wrong, I was losing weight and then I would gain weight and then I would lose it again. I was just like in a cycle. Like with green, kind of gives you more of an insight into being able to see everything you eat, because most of green stuff costs points. So to me, it's just like, oh my God, like all the things that I consider healthy or put in my body, and I did eat pretty decently. Like I had healthy options this week, but like a lot of the stuff makes you are like, you scared of wanting to eat food. And I think that is like, it's just a terrible mindset. It's a terrible like insight, like legit. Okay, so like for instance, the highest amount of food I ate was like yesterday, and that was like what I probably would consider a cheat day, but literally I didn't gain any weight. Like today I didn't gain any, or yeah, today when I stepped on the scale I didn't gain any weight. But like, I'm eating like close to almost 2,000 calories a day, and my net calorie intake is only rounding off to be about 12, anywhere from 11 to 1,400 calories, which is less than my budget intake. I'm not eating back like every single bit of my workout calories or anything like that, but I will say that like, I look at it and it makes me sad that sometimes we go through these processes of trying to do the best for our bodies, and you know, we are pulled back by numbers and points and calories, and it's just it's a hard mindset. It's a hard thing to get used to. And like I said, I'm not knocking anybody who's still doing Weight Watchers. I'm not knocking anybody who does ITRACKBITES. I'm not knocking anybody who does calorie counting. All of this is a learning process. I'm just taking you guys on my journey. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I wanted to just end this video with, this is what I ate in a week to lose weight. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to eat, like, everybody doesn't have the money and the mindset to eat all the great nutritional things, and not saying that you should eat a bunch of bad things, but it's all about balance. Life is about balance. And of course, losing weight and getting back on track is all about what you do, what you do, like as far as what you eat and stuff. And as you guys can see, I eat protein bars like during the week a lot, and that's just because they keep me full. They're a way to limit my snacking, so I don't feel like protein bars are terrible. Sometimes I'll drink a protein shake instead of a protein bar. It just depends on the day. Like sometimes I ate like healthy sandwiches, but like I ate what I wanted to eat, and like if I craved a sandwich, I ate a sandwich. If I wanted to put it on a bagel, I put it on a bagel, and I didn't feel guilty about what I consumed this week, which also hasn't led to me like wanting to binge eat. Like literally this weekend I am doing amazing. I had that, y'all see it later, but I've ate and I haven't wanted to go and eat up all the ice cream or go buy a pint of ice cream and eat it in a day in my bed and then feel guilty about the fact that I ate a pint of ice cream later on. Like I haven't craved any ice cream because I've been eating like sweets. I've made it work into my calorie goals, my intake of the day. I made it work into how many calories I am eating. So I just feel like that maybe should be something that is noted in this weight loss community, that it doesn't necessarily have to be like you have to eat like these specific things or eat super healthy and be so strict upon yourself. Like that's not real life. Like none of us are really into like being told like what to eat. Like if it's extreme cases and that sort of thing, I get it, but life is about enjoying yourself and being able to be happy in what you do. And I'm not going to be happy if I'm eating low calorie bread or low carb, so I'm eliminating bread altogether. That's not like a happy place for me. And that's why so many people supplement like low carb. They go find low carb options where they're still able to eat the things that they love on a diet. And I get it, because I was that person, but then now I'm not that person. Like sometimes I don't want I don't want your low carb tortillas. I want a regular tortilla, and I want to be okay in that aspect. It just is what it is. I'm just not necessarily venting or trying to preach on how you should live your life. I'm just telling you that based off of this week and these numbers, it amazes me how much on track I am with my calories, but how off track I would be if I were just doing Weight Watchers. Like, if I was eating these things and I was seeing these numbers on Weight Watchers as far as points go, I would want to quit. Like, I would really be upset. And then not understanding how I got to this point when I'm, you know, I'm counting all my calories. And well, if I wasn't counting calories and I was just doing points, like, there's just so much that goes into it, and to why we, you know, like, just eating and figuring out what really works best for you. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna step off my soapbox a little bit, but hopefully you guys like this video. I probably am going to try to do these not all the time. I probably try to give you guys a little insight into my week. I just really wanted to be very focused on each day, so you guys can kind of get like a feel for what I eat each day. But like, sometimes if it's gonna be a repeat, I don't feel like I should constantly have to show you the same footage over and over again. But yeah, so week 1 in the books. I got back on track. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm working out again, which is bomb. And yeah, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, bye.